up, everybody? Welcome back to the Real Guys Podcast. This is not a podcast, as Josh is not next to me or here. Today's video is the first of 3 ranking videos I have planned for you this month, hopefully. Pre-recording all of these, so get used to this shirt. I'll mention this probably a couple more times, but first ranking video will be the top 10 horror movies that surprised me. And what do I mean, surprised me? Means I watched these not expecting a lot, and they blew me the fuck away. I'm talking, had me throwing my popcorn up, cheering, screaming, laughing, roller skating down the highway naked while waving my grandmother's pirate flag. Doing a line of ants off of my neighbor's mailbox. That's what I'm talking about. Anyways, coming in at number 10. There are no honorable mentions on this list. There may be honorable mentions on the other lists. But, coming in at number 10, we have The Town That Dreaded Sundown 2014. I think this was a legacy sequel. I'm not 100% sure. I believe it's a legacy sequel, or what we call them these days. So this movie just blew me away with how much I actually enjoyed it. Now, the original Town That Dreaded Sundown came out in like the 70s or the 80s, and this is actually about a true story about a man in Texarkana, which is on the border of Texas and Arkansas, that they called... What did they call him again? The Phantom. I'm pretty sure they called him the Phantom of Texarkana. And he killed a bunch of people, and they never caught the Phantom. And this movie all culminates in 2014, where they actually reveal a Phantom. Now, in real life, the case has not been solved. We don't know who the Phantom is in real life. He vanished, and the killing stopped, like, 60s or 50s. And he vanished, and we haven't had a killing since, I think. But this movie is so well made, considering on the guy who actually wrote this was the guy who wrote Riverdale, and show ran it, Berto Aguirre Sacasa. This is like one of his best works. Now, the first couple of seasons of Riverdale were pretty enjoyable. Up to season 4 I enjoyed. Season 5, I just went, what the fuck are you doing? And he also did the Carrie 2013 remake. I like some of it, but I really don't enjoy the Carrie remake. I know maybe I'm in the minority here. I know there's a lot of mixed reviews on that, but Town That Dreaded Sundown, amazing movie. If you have not seen it, check it out. I don't want to spoil anything. I'll probably give it its own podcast. This is definitely one day going to get its own podcast. Coming in at number 9, we have the Amityville Horror 2005. Ryan Reynolds stars in this movie, and it just blew me the hell away. Even the poster blew me the hell away. And that's one of the reasons I watched it, because I didn't know this movie existed until about a year ago. And I watched it for the first time in my dorm room, because I had nothing better to do. Directed by Andrew Douglas, stars Ryan Reynolds, and it's basically a remake of the Amityville Horror, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. It's a remake of the 1979. I had to look up when the original came out because I didn't want to butcher that. It's the 9th in the film series. And it revolves around the experience of the Lutz family after moving to the house at 112 Ocean Avenue, Long Island. Came out in 2005, and man, if you have not seen this movie, stop this video right now and go watch it. Come back to this video if you want. Please come back to this video. View this video. Anyways, coming in at number 8, Happy Death Day. If you ever wanted Groundhog's Day as a horror movie, well, this is just it and more. Christopher Landon, his blown the fuck up as a horror director, and I love it. He did Happy Death Day, Happy Death Day to You. He did Freaky. His new movie Drop comes out next month. And I'll definitely be watching that. But Happy Death Day revolves around this girl. Her name's Tree, and she keeps getting killed on her birthday. Every day, the killer finds a new way and an invented way to kill her, and she has to figure out who's doing this, why they're doing it, and stop the loop before it ultimately ends up killing her, as her body, when she dies, she regenerates, but the damage is still done to her body. This movie is so freaking fun. I can't wait to cover this on the podcast. Number 7, The Strangers Prey at Night. This is a sequel to the 2008 horror movie The Strangers by Brian Bertino. This came out in 2017, 2018, I think. And I didn't get to see this in the theaters. I wasn't old enough. I did get it on Blu-ray as soon as it came out, though. And I watched it for the first time, and I had so much fun. This revolves around the strangers, and they take over a trailer park. And it has Christina Hendricks, Bailey Madison's in it. The dude that just did the Salem's Lot. Blanking on his name, but he's in it too. And this is just so freaking fun. The 80s, if you love the 80s, you're going to love this movie, because that is this entire soundtrack of this movie is just the 80s. One of the scenes I would love to talk about right now is the pool scene where the Baghead is what we call him, or the Man in the Mask, or Sackhead, whatever you guys call him, is in the pool, and he's the brother. He's in Top Gun. He played Bob. Is fighting him in the pool and swings his axe into the brother, and the freaking water just starts to slowly seep red. That is like one of the best scenes in the movie for me. It's also done to Total Eclipse of the Heart, which I think adds a lot of layers to that. But that is number 7. Number 6, Sorority Row. This came out, I think, 2009, 2010. I watched this twice, and we're going to be watching it again later this year for the podcast. It came out, actually, 2009. Yeah, I was right. 2009. This reminds me a lot of I Know What You Did Last Summer. So obviously it's going to appeal to me. If you don't know, I Know What You Did Last Summer is pretty much my favorite horror movie, and this movie follows a group of sorority sisters who cover up an accidental death of a fellow sister after a prank goes horribly wrong. And then 8 months later, a mass killer begins stalking and murdering the girls the night of the graduation for the role in the cover-up. So basically, I Know What You Did Last Summer-esque inspired, but this is so much better. Not better than I Know What You Did Last Summer. But if you have not seen this movie, go watch it. I'm going to tell you with every one of these movies, go watch them. You need to experience these movies. Alright. Coming in at number 5. Smile Tune. This follows Sky Riley as she gets infected with the smile curse. You know the smile curse. Somebody gets infected with the smile demon curse. I think it's a demon at this point. And within a week, they're dead. I think it's within a week. So it follows this pop star. She gets killed from the first one. He's in Scream. I'm blanking on it. Kyle Gallner has the curse, and he kills himself in front of this guy, which is a drug dealer, and then curse is passed on to him, but then drug dealer passes on to Sky, and you have your movie, and after a week, you kill yourself because of the demon's influence. And this one blew me away, because the first Smile I really enjoyed, and I wasn't expecting much with this said movie of the second Smile, because I heard a lot of negative stuff, heard a lot of positive stuff, so I was going in half-minded, and I watched this on the TV because I bought the 4K like last month when it came out, and I watched it for the first time, and this blew me the fuck away. I enjoyed every second of it. Josh even enjoyed it so much that Josh went out to Walmart and bought the Blu-ray, or the 4K. Did you buy the 4K?
Yeah.
He bought the 4K of it. He enjoyed it too, and this is done so well. They did an entire album for this movie. Sky Riley, just go watch this. And all right, number 4, Escape Room 2018. You know the plot of this. People get put in an escape room, and the escape room turns out to kill them one by one. But this just blew me away. I actually enjoyed watching it. Like, there's another escape room movie. It's free on Tubi. I didn't really enjoy it, so this one, I was like, is this going to be another one of these? No, please don't. But this one actually kind of blew me away a lot better. The way the kills are done, the way this movie sets, this atmosphere of the movie, 100% drew me in. If you're a movie and you can draw me in like that, with the little expectation I had for that, you deserve to be on this list, and that's why Escape Room is on this list. Top 3. 1 recent watch, 2 unexpected. Try to guess the top 3 in the comments. I'm going to give you a second. Guess them? Alright, coming in at number 3 on my list, we have Cherry Falls. Yes, this movie follows around a killer. You're going to get a review of this later this month, hopefully. Follows around a killer that is going after virgins. And your main girl in this movie is Brittany Murphy, rest in peace. And the one thing that got me interested in this movie is it was funny as hell. I was laughing my ass, especially when the town finds out that they're killing virgins. Because what do these teens do? They decide orgy. They all go to this one house, and they're all practicing how to have sex, and these girls are teaching girls how to kiss and everything, and it just goes off the fucking walls when you get to this orgy scene, because the killer shows up, and oh, hell breaks loose, and I laugh my ass off because they go, one of the lines was, they're killing virgins? Well, we might as well just start having sex. That is basically the entire plot of this movie is, if you're a virgin, you're getting waxed, so have sex. At number 2, Fear Farm. This is a very low-budget movie. You probably haven't seen it. It's coming on the podcast in like 2 weeks or 3 weeks, so you're going to hear my thoughts on it. This movie blew me the fuck away when I bought it. I bought it alone for Walmart because of the case. It was yellow. And is like a Rob Zombie Texas Chainsaw-esque style. It's about these kids that go to a corn maze, and they find, haunted corn maze, and they find out, hey, and they're tricked into, hey, you're our 10,000th customers, and they get a stamp right here, and it's like, if you complete this maze, you'll get $10,000 if you complete it in, by the end of the night. And, of course, these kids wanting money are like, okay, we'll do it. And they go in this maze, and you find out that the people that are doing this maze aren't not good people, which you find out in the first 10 seconds of the movie, because they flash to the flashback of how the mom died. The mom of that group was chasing someone through the thing. They pushed her, she hit her head on a rock, and that kickstarts everything. They're trying to find the cure to aging through face cream, and they're getting people who have certain pigmentations in their skin or something like that, or these certain chemicals in their skin, and they're looking for the people that can help them age. And this movie is very well. It has a sequel, Fear Farm 2, which we'll look at after the first one. I enjoyed it. I showed it to Josh. Josh thought it was weird as fuck. So you're going to get a really good you're going to get a really contrasting opinions on this podcast episode. But there can only be one number 1 movie that blew me the fuck away. What is that movie? Drum roll, please. The movie number 1 on this list is Hellfest. I didn't expect much when I bought this movie. I bought this the January it came out. It came out a week after Halloween 2018 because I remember I went to get Halloween 2018 and I had to have my mom with me because I wasn't 16 or 7. I wasn't 17, I think, to buy the movie. So I had to have my mother with me, and I got the movie. And then the next week I went back and I bought Hellfest just for fun. And when I tell you that this movie was very, very fun. It follows this group of people that go to this traveling, or this little, it's like Halloween Horror Nights, if the film's version of Halloween Horror Nights, where you can go around and there's this guy that he's been doing this before. It's like his 6th time killing people, or it's like 6th time at the trip. I counted 6 masks, so I guess this is the 6th time. You find that out at the end. And he goes around and he stalks them and he takes them out one by one. And the best part of this movie is we just don't know his motive. I can assume that his motive was that he just likes doing it because at the end he comes back home and he gives his daughter a little toy that he stole from one of the guys that he killed in the movie. And this movie is shot so well. Tony Todd's in it. Gave me the feel of the Halloween season, and I love the Halloween season. I try to replicate that Halloween season the entirety of the year. Go check out Hellfest. That is my number one. This is my top 10 movies that surprised me. Anyways, thank you for watching. My weird advice is don't drink Kool-Aid packets by themselves. That sounds about right. And now I am gonna go bathe in maple syrup. But remember to reel it in, and I will see you in the next video. I'm gonna lose my voice. I got so much more to record. See you guys.